Hi, my name is Maor, and today I would like to talk to you about why women are our future. I know it's coming from a guy and it's kind of weird to sometimes hear it, but this is the difference in the energy that the earth is now receiving. The man's stage, the last 2,000 years, and that have brought us war and corruption and money and religion and a lot of things that are more like terrorizing the planet and bringing a lot of fear, is now kind of over. In the last few years, you probably noticed many changes. One of those changes is our grasp of time. The feminine energy is beginning to come towards the planet. It has been pouring in since 2012, since the big shift of energy. And that also means that time is hastening, meaning time is becoming much faster. You probably noticed that the months, the weeks, the days, they travel much faster than they were when we were younger. And the present moment is much thicker. You don't even notice, you don't even understand, you don't even remember what you did yesterday. And suddenly the feminine energy is here, and you're much more open to a variety of flavors in your emotions, negative or positive, because the feminine energy and womanhood or femininehood want you to experience the whole thing. Now, masculine energy wants you to type of fear it, not admit it, and that is what we have in our planet right now, that our many men are just not in sync with their emotions. They don't want to cry in public, they don't want to talk about it, they go back into their cave when they get insulted, they don't talk about it with other guys. They always say that, men with men, they don't ever talk more than 2 sentences about a subject. The world is seeing now is again bonding between the two sexes. Men that are more conscious, that they work on themselves, that become more spiritual, they come in a higher vibration, they become more feminine, more patient, more tolerant, more emotional, more expressive. And women, exactly the same. Instead of having the emotions up and down or not having them under control, like the men usually do, then the women become more logical. And eventually the two conscious people become one, like we were before we had the big split. You can say it was millions of years ago, or when we decided to experience the human experience. So the future is actually in the feminine. And we can notice this. There's different countries that are becoming much more feminine. The Scandinavian countries, for example. And there's countries that are quite the opposite. The Arab countries, Japan, Israel, United States, that are still masculine, but are transforming. We can see more variety of color, more connection to nature. More people become vegetarian or vegans in the world. You can see higher statistics. Less people smoking, more tolerance toward nature, and that also means more collaboration with nature. Working on making the planet together in a higher state of being, working with Gaia, the spirit of the planet. But what does it mean that women are our future? It means that literally we should give women more options. We should pay them more money. We should give them longer paid. And we shouldn't try to fight this change, because women are our future. Women are our mothers, our sisters, our girlfriends, and this message is not only for women, this message is also for men. Become more connected with your spiritual aspect of a woman. And this message is not just for women. You already know that you're the future. Maybe it's hard for you to see it now, because for hundreds of years, men have mistreated you, not giving you the equal rights that you were supposed to have from the beginning to begin with. And this message is for men. This message is to connect with your feminine side and be okay with it. Remove or lower or decrease your machoistic ego, like I've tried to do, and what I'm working on for many years, because it gives you a completely different perspective on life, and you will be more united, you will be more powerful than you ever were before if you open your heart. There's different exercises. You can search on my video channel. You can search for a different exercise on how to open your heart chakra, and it's consciousness work, connecting with your feminine aspect, even exercising to be less stiff in your walk, in the way you walk, less stiff in the way you talk, more humble in some way. And again, this is very stereotypical, women and men, but just try to think about the feminine characteristic, that they're a little bit more soft with each other, that they're a little bit more emotional with each other. If you try to resist it, you will see if you will withhold the change within you, you will feel great resistance, because the energy change, it's sort of like change of season. It has become spring or it has become summer, and you're still walking around with your thick winter clothes. And right now, there's a wave of change, and it's easier for you to go with that change. Accept that side of you. Accept that there's a feminine side inside of you. Accept the whole tree and variations of human emotions that men usually don't feel, or they feel more indifferent about things. Accept the fact that right now there's a wave, there's a season change. It's like it's becoming summer, and you're still wearing your winter clothes on, instead of just letting them go and accepting that this is the way it is. Time has changed, the energy has changed, and right now we're beginning a huge season of feminine energy, of tolerance, of patience, of acceptance, of understanding, of talking and conversing, of a higher consciousness level, because women are more spiritual, women are more developed than men are, and men are the past. Man is what used to be, man is what used to rule the world, and now it's time for complete equality and acceptance. So, thank you very much for watching me. My name is Maor. You can find more of my material on raymaor.com, workshop schedule, Facebook page, and everything else.